Since ads are about to run on Twitch, how about I tell you a joke?
Right.
I've just written a song about a tortilla. Well, it is more of a rap really. Welcome to the Playcompile live stream.
Please.
On Twitch, Stream Elements says, Playcompile is now live. Streaming software and game development. iDLE girls, half my armor RPG icons done, other half today. Unity.
Oh, that one. Okay, that one can be deleted actually. Alright, I think we're good. We've updated the graphics driver. We've gotten all the shite off the system. Still no bloody... I even reset motherboard to default settings because I didn't know if something got turned off, but it's still not showing up. So I don't know. I've lost my onboard GPU. Great. How much is it using now to stream? Okay, that's more like it. See that? That's more like it's 7%. It was at 20% before. 7%. That's way better. That's way better. So I don't know what the hell that was. Anyway, I might give up on the lore as well. I might just continue with what was working before because at least that was working. It was a bit of a wrestle to get what I needed, but you know what? If it works, that should be fine. So I want to go into app data, roaming, stability matrix. I mean, as long as I don't ask for it. Yeah, you know what? As long as I don't ask for it, it should be fine, right? So our generated armor is there. We'll make another window with that in it, and we want this folder here with all our, yeah, okay. Alright, where the hell was I up to? So armor piece 24, we did the body, the head, and the set. So 24. So I guess we were trying to do the legs. Yeah, I remember. And this is where I was like, wouldn't it be better if we just killed our computer and drove ourselves insane with armor recreate and install a load of shovelware onto the system? Obviously, how was I meant to know all that was going to happen? Okay. Yeah, just, you know what? Let's load this one as my template. Okay, now let's load the legs with the boots. Yeah, maybe I could upscale it or whatever, but and this has reset itself again. Will you just fucking go and dock there and be a single column? Why is that so hard to do? Right, let me just close Photoshop and then go back into it, because maybe it's like Unity where if you don't close it properly it doesn't save the changes, because I swear to God I've changed that about 14 times over the last few days and it just won't listen to me. I swear computers were invented just to torture me. I'm convinced of it. That's the only reason for existence, is to personally torture me and me alone. And don't try to convince me otherwise. There's too much evidence to suggest that that's the case. Alright, I mean, we shouldn't really upscale like that because we get a bit of pixelation, but you know what? I may end up scaling these back down anywhere when it comes to getting them on the website for like final production or whatever, because they're probably still a little bit too much on the big side, but it's better to make them bigger than they need to be and then shrink them down than make them too small and then suddenly realize you need a bigger version or whatever, because that can be a pain. So that was my thinking there. Alright, now when it comes to the arms, we can check arms, but it never gets arms right. It never gets arms right. Never gonna give you arms, never gonna give you gloves, never gonna give you fingers with the right number. God damn, woman, put some clothes on. It just gave up trying to draw arms here. It just stopped the arm and gave us some kind of candelabra to hold. Here, hold this candelabra with your non-existent arm that just ends suddenly. Yeah, it really does struggle with the hands and the gloves. I'm never gonna give you arms, never gonna give you gloves, never gonna give you hands, so fuck off. This keeps coming up as well. I don't know what that is. It still works though. I don't know what that is. It started showing up yesterday. There was one thing after a bloody another. Never gonna give you arms, never gonna give you gloves, never gonna give you hands with the right fingers. I'm just gonna give you boobs, I'm gonna give you waifus. I'll even give you some butt cheeks before then. You wanted gloves for all so long. Oh, I could do arm. Maybe what if we try something different, like arm guards or something? Is arm guards one word? But it's two words there. Anime girl hand. If I don't put girl, it makes men. Because it says, oh, you know, I'm not allowed a boy or a robot, but I'll get a big strapping man in there for you. And I'm like, no, what are you doing to my beautiful waifu game? No, no one's going to play it now. You saw what happened to Tribe 9? Because there had too many boys in it. No one likes that. Even the girls don't like too many stinky boys. One at a time, one at a time. Unless you're making your money that way. You know, unless you're one of those filthy. Oh, that's cool. She's got two left hands. Okay, I mean, it's, you know, bless it, it's trying. Never gonna give you arms, never gonna give you gloves, never gonna give you fingers correctly. I'm gonna fuck it up, but I can give you boobs. Wouldn't you rather have some boobs, my man? Keep it going, keep it going. Arm guards is working out, actually, better than I thought it would. Never gonna give you gloves, never gonna give you hands, never gonna give you fingers correctly. It's like it has some allergy to limbs. It's all about the boobs. It's definitely all about the boobs, AI. Yeah, I think AI is a chauvinist. All it sees when it looks at a woman is a pair of tits. Just like me when I was 14. Pretty much. That one could work if we crop it there. Yeah, we have to draw the line somewhere. Never gonna give you hands, never gonna give you gloves, never gonna give you fingers. So fuck you. But I can give you boobs and I can give you bums. Because women are just sex objects to AI. Yeah, AI makes men look good. Like, even men don't objectify women that much. At least we're aware that they do have hands and fingers. AI's like, no, I don't see it. I don't even know. That's not even really a thing. What are you talking about? When you asked for hands and arms and gloves, you must have meant a giant pair of tits. Because that's the only thing I see. Maybe we drove AI mad. If you think about it, we fed it millions and billions and gazillions of images of degenerate fucking
Pika
art.
says, "Hi, Cappy."
I think maybe it got boob overload. Hello, Pika. If you looked at that much boob on the internet, don't you think you'd go crazy? I think you would. I think we all would. It's not really AI's fault. We drove it mad. We drove it insane. By feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. And it was full and fat and couldn't move, and we just kept feeding it and feeding it. More boobs, more bums, more anime waifus, and it's like, no, I can't, no more, please, eat it. So it's really not AI's fault, honestly. I can't feel bad for it. See, at first it feels like it sounds like a good job, you know what I mean? If my only job is to stare at these all day long, it's like, yeah, okay, that doesn't seem like a bad job. But I don't know, at a certain point, you got to be careful what you wish for. At a certain point, it'd drive you insane, I think. I think that's what happened to the AI. Okay, I'm seeing... a whole lot of confusing imagery. Why are these all starting to look the same as well? They're always like gold and black or whatever. I like this weird little pixelated version. This is kind of fun. Never gonna give you gloves. See, I think if we go with this one, if you look at this one, it's got like a square reptilian... Yeah, I like this like hexagonal. That's pretty cool, actually. It seems to have gone for some hexagonal tiled effect. I wonder why it did that. It's cool though. So maybe if I go with that one for the set image. Never gonna give you hands, never gonna give you gloves, never gonna give you arms or fingers. But I can give you boobs, and I can give you bums, and I can give you waifus forever.
Pika says, "Today I might not come back to the
paragraphs.
stream later tonight because I haven't been feeling the best today, so I'll stay for my
we'll
normal
feel
first
better.
hour, then I might leave the stream until the next day after that, depending on how I'm feeling later tonight."
Get better, get better. What's wrong? Too much waifu, too much... I hope it's nothing too bad. Yeah, and I think this one sort of has a little bit of that going on. So maybe I'll use that as the close-up body version of it. It's not perfect. It doesn't necessarily really look like it belongs to the same piece. There's something really funny about that. I think if we rotate it, we get into more trouble.
Pika asks, "How's your project going so far tonight, Cappy?"
Ugh, not very good. It's not my project that's not going good, it's my fucking computer. Yeah, my computer had a meltdown. Kind of. I mean, my computer didn't even really have. Well, it had a little bit of a hiccup, but then I was like, okay, let me try. It was like one of these things where, okay, the computer was having a hiccup, generating a specific image. So I happened to notice that my GPU is being hammered by OBS. So all that was is it led to me thinking, oh wait, why don't I put it back on the onboard GPU? Because I did that before and it was fine. At least while I'm doing this AIR, because then that frees up the GPU for the AIRs. And then I noticed my fucking GPU's disappeared. It's not there anymore. I still got it. I still can't get it back. So I open my motherboard software, which is supposed to update all those drivers, and then that just installed a shit ton of shovelware. Ugh, updated loads of things. It's just cost me hours. It's actually cost me hours. And I still didn't even solve the problem in question. I don't mind if it takes hours and we actually solve the problem, but it took hours and we were just right back where we started. Then there was a graphics card update, and it's just, oh my god, it's just one thing after another. Okay, so this would be the body version of this. But, you know, it's just life, innit? It is what it is. Some days be like that. I think I like that one. It's got the green gems. Yeah, I think I like this one for the helmet. And we need legs. Give me legs. Give me legs. So we're looking for some tasty boots to go with this specific type of armor. So I'm noticing green gems. Yeah, most of these have green gems. I mean, they should do, because that's what's in the prompt, right? I think I like this one, but it's... Let's see what this one looks like. The legs never turn out well at all. But they turn out better than the arms. The arms are an absolute shit show. And we always need to get the arms from elsewhere. I like this one. Yeah, none of those are really going to work. So now what we need to do is teach the thing what we want it to look like, which is this one. No matter how low I turn the volume on here, it's still very loud. This one's pretty good. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I think we'll use that one. So in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I've generated images for all of my game's armor so that we can have icons for the armor. So that's what I was doing yesterday. I let that script run for hours and hours and hours. Took a whole day. And now I'm just going in and picking the ones that I like and sort of making them fit in where I need them to.
Everybody? We are Vicestone, and we'd like to welcome you all to our 2019. 2019 was another incredible year for us. We released a brand new EP, had a #1 song on dance radio, and we released a bunch of singles that we're really proud of. So kicking off this year's year.
Okay, so now we can move on to set.
Featuring Daisy Guthridge.
What was that? 22? 25. So now we're on set 26. The troll shielding suit. This one's kind of funny. Some of these are quite funny actually. Troll shielding suit. That one's fucking hilarious. This one's quite good with the black and the red, but I would need to find a suitable body that suits those colours. That's the trickiest part. Yeah, I do like that one. So I'll use that one as the set icon, but I need to generate something new, I think, for the body. So 26 set. Let's try torso and see what we get. I'm trying to frame it a bit more. Get rid of wood. Okay, we have red breasts and a black abdomen, I guess. I guess that's a little bit closer. I just wanted to give me an alternative view of this. So if we go back to the original clip, when I actually the way I reposed it before, I said facing camera, didn't I? I put it here and I put facing camera close, and it gave me a different view of that. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What happened to the girl? I don't understand how we go from this I don't understand how it changes so drastically where...
Pika says, when I came back last night you were already offline for the day.
I told you that I was generating images. I couldn't stream while I was doing that. Scroll down. I couldn't even watch a YouTube video. It was... Yeah, the YouTube video would just freeze. I couldn't watch it. Yeah, so this one seems really weird. It's like...
Pika says, unfortunately not all of us need 1 Gbps internet speeds.
This one is, it's like a...
This next song was the lead single of
It's too difficult to keep it in that vein.
in February 2019. It actually went #1 on BPM radio on Sirius XM.
I don't know what you're on about. What's that got to do with anything? It's just completely random out of nowhere. In relation to what? Very few people do. I don't. I've got like 160 meg.
Pika says, I thought it was your internet speeds making your computer crash and to the point where you couldn't watch a YouTube video.
That's my graphics card. I really like that image, but it doesn't really help me with what I'm trying to do right now. Now every time I do this, my graphics card is processing it. But you need a graphics card to watch videos, so it didn't have enough bandwidth available. Yeah, so that's why I couldn't watch the video. So that probably would have meant I couldn't stream as well. So I thought, well, I'll skip it for tonight and stream again tomorrow. That's kind of close, except the wrong way around. The boobs need to be red and the bottom needs to be black. That is very close to what I want though. Very close to what I want. Okay, I might use this one if I cut that off. What if I do front body profile? Right, we'll do one more for good measure. What the annoying thing about this is I probably could have used that if it had put it more up here, but it wasted so much space. Okay, I think I'm going to use, even though it's a slight color variation, I think I'm going to use, was it this one? I think I'm going to use this one for the body.
Pika says, I quickly logged into TOF and I'm now player level 97 and my helm went red too.
It just looks like I'm being a pervert. Okay, so that's the body piece. Quickly logged into TOF and now player level 97. Cool. Congratulations. Is it everything you hoped for? I need a headpiece that looks like it would match. Maybe that one. I think that's the only one that comes close, to be honest.
That was our song South Beach as a tribute to Tim Burton, better known as Avicii. It's
Okay,
more than a year
now we need legs.
and we still play a lot of his music in our live sets. It really never gets old, and we feel lucky that we get to play his music out for so many people. Up next, a really clubby single this time. We released this on our own label, Vicestone Records, and it's been going absolutely off in the clubs. Here's Aftermath.
None of these really work.
Pika says, Tribe 9 is dying, but the EOS is still months away, which I think the EOS could happen sooner than that since there will be no new content for that game for that time period.
Yeah, but why would they do that? They've already paid the server costs. If you paid rent until 6 months from now, would you move out early? Probably not, because you've already paid for 6 months, right? It doesn't cost them anything to keep it up because they've already paid. It's already paid for. So that's why it's running till November. So if they don't save money by taking it down, there's no point in taking it down. I keep hearing that all over YouTube, like, it's a bad thing that it's up longer. It's not. It's like, no downside to it. You don't have to play it. But yeah, server costs and stuff like that, there'll be annual contracts. So they probably just have the contract till November. Yeah. Ah, thanks. I can't remember which one I used. That was that one. I'm really going to struggle with this one, I think.
Pika says,
What
now it
the
makes sense why
fuck
the
is
EOS
that?
isn't sooner than November, and what's bet that someone will create an unofficial version of Tribe 9 between now and when it fully goes offline.
Nobody's going to do that. It was so niche to begin with that that's why not enough people are playing. That's why it's going US in the first place. All the players of Tribe 9 would want is Chapter 4, but we're not getting it. And maybe if I was to rotate that boot image, that might work.
Pika says, yeah, but that wouldn't stop a hardcore lover of Tribe 9 making an unofficial version of Chapter 4.
I really don't see that happening. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, right? Okay, the only time that ever happens is when something is so popular like Pokemon that you'll get the odd person who dedicated. Because you have any idea how much work that is? That's years of somebody's life, and they can't sell it, they can't monetize it, they'll probably get it sued and shut down anywhere. So nobody's going to want to do that. Most people don't have the ability to do it in the first place. Like, it takes so much work. I mean, look at me. This is just me just making a basic turn-based RPG. It's going to take me months and months and months, and I've had 12 years worth of community experience. Like, what you're saying is there's a small number of people who play the game in the first place. There's an even smaller number of people who play the game who have any kind of game making skills. And even if
since ads are about to run on Twitch, how about I tell you a joke?
Even if you find somebody in that
what
small
do you get hanging from apple trees?
niche,
Sore arms.
like I said, they can't make money off it. It'll get shut down anyway, so it wouldn't be worth their time, effort, or money or anything.
Pika has requested one of my fun facts. Logan was the most complained about movie in the UK in 2017 as viewers felt that the movie was too violent for its 15 rating.
I like this one, but it's not. It's not really big enough. I mean, okay, let's say Genshin Impact was to go. Let's just say Genshin Impact said it was going end of service next month. Sorry guys, you're not going to get Shneznaya. We've had a long hard think about it, and we're just going to have to end of service. We've had enough of Paimon shit. With a game as popular as Genshin Impact, it would be almost unthinkable that anybody would make a Shneznaya of Genshin Impact. But it's a bit more likely given how big that fandom is, and people could pull together and, you know, pool resources. I think at best you'd get some like janky like visual novel version or something like that, but it wouldn't be like, it would be nothing like Genshin Impact. So even then, like, you're kind of struggling to find enough people.
Pika says, currently with Genshin there is an unofficial banner simulator.
Yeah, that's one tiny part of the game. Anybody can roll a random number and display a result. You're talking about a game has dozens, if not hundreds, of systems at play. right? You've got character controller, you've got fucking level scrolling, you've got animation system, voice system, dialogue system, text system. You've got all the mechanics, the battle mechanics. You've got so much stuff, UI systems. It's a ton of work. I mean, you sat and watched me do it, right? And if you can't make any money off it or monetize it, or it's likely to just get shut down by the studio who owns the IP in the first place, then it's not really anybody's interest to dedicate that much of their life to something that is just going to get taken away from them. But yeah, you've got to remember the reason Tribe 9 is shutting down in the first place. If you look at Tribe 9's history, right, if you go to all time, since the game came out, right, the most plays this game ever saw was when it first came out. It got 9,680 plays, and that was when it first came out. That's the height of its player base. 9,000. Genshin has like fucking millions. Like the number is so
Pika says,
that number is so
yeah,
small.
true, but someone will take that big risk no matter what happens.
No, they won't. I would bet you any amount of money that does not happen. Like I said, it would barely happen for something like Genshin, for the same reasons that I mentioned. Right, they'll just get it took down and they can't make money off it, and it's a lot of even if you have the technical know-how, it's so much time and work to do something like that. Somebody might write the story as a script, or maybe even make a little anime video or whatever, but yeah, games are a lot of work. That game itself would have taken years to develop, and that's a team of professionals who make games all day. Think about that. It takes studios years and years to make games, and that's with teams of people. So I don't know if that's wishful thinking there on your part, but I don't see that happening. I don't even think you'd find that many people who even really want that, to be honest. Like, sure, I would have loved a chapter 4 from the official team. I mean, I was skipping the story anyway because I wanted a chapter 4 because I was just enjoying the gameplay. So there you go, even me, who was a fan of the game, who played the game to the end, who would have wanted a chapter 4, I would have skipped chapter 4's story. Because what I really want when I want a chapter 4 is I want a new city to explore, I want new enemies to fight, I wanted to continue grinding the game. So even then, even out of the people who want a chapter 4, some of them might not necessarily care about the story, because I certainly didn't. I skipped it. So, but I just wanted more content, essentially. I am really, really struggling to get some fucking boots. I just like these ones. Okay, I think I'll just upscale this one. Resize.
Pika says, yeah, we want new gameplay all of time, even though they said time will tell on these things.
Doesn't say what size. Oh, here we go.
Light a fire they can't put out, carve your name into those shining stars. He said go venture far beyond the shores, don't forsake this life of yours. I'll guide you home no matter where you are. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. When I was just a kid I heard him say, when you get older your wild heart will live for younger days.
So yeah, somebody made their own take on, you know, it's basically, you're talking about essentially like fan fiction. A fan fiction remake of whatever they thought the next chapter was going to be. Now, I wouldn't be interested in playing that, to be honest, because it's not the same team, it's not the same vision, it's not going to be as polished. And like I say, the story itself I would be skipping anyway. I would only really want the gameplay that comes with it. So unless they're able to recreate the gameplay one-to-one, which itself is almost impossible. Is this actually doing something? I think I may have broken it. Yeah, that's killed my computer.
Pika says, our fan made, and for Tribe 9 I think someone will create a game inspired by that game anyway, which I see is more likely to happen.
Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't mind having to go to something like that myself, but I would change it drastically. The only parts I would keep from it is I like the pixelated world exploration aspect of it, but the whole baseball stuff was stupid. I wouldn't make a game with baseball in it. It was stupid. And mine wouldn't be anywhere near as fucking difficult, and yeah, the combat would be way more sort of casual. So it depends what kind of aspects you're talking about. Are you talking about the baseball thing or the RPG exploration thing? People have already made that. I would argue that the RPG exploration was inspired by... I'm trying to think what they were called. This has killed my computer, so I might not be able to use it very well. I don't even know if the stream's stable right now. OBS is struggling to render shit. Square Enix did these old style RPGs, which I think inspired Tribe 9's RPG type stuff.
Pika says, yeah, they should have made baseball more of a side thing in Tribe 9.
I mean, well, it was a side thing really, but it was kind of like the big end boss, wasn't it? Which I think wasn't everybody's cup of tea. And I think that was one of its reasons for its failure, to be honest. Baseball, see, the Japanese are crazy about baseball. Americans are quite into baseball, but I don't think anybody really wants a baseball themed RPG game, even if you are into baseball. So it's just too niche, really. Now, I wasn't talking about any of these major franchises. There was a couple of games that came out made by a smaller indie developer, but it was published by Square Enix. They're on the Switch, so I know you'd recognize them. I can't fucking remember what they were called. My computer's dead right now. I think I might need to end that. I think I killed my computer with that upscale attempt. I do actually have upscale software. Oh, you can just upload it to a website actually. I can't find it right now. I can't use my computer right now. I need to kill the task. Why does it take that long just to upscale an image to 1:1?
Pika says, I know in the main story of Tribe 9 battles and certain battles in Tribe 9 if you die in those battles then you can lower the difficulty more than once in Tribe 9.
Originally you couldn't. Right, we finally have a computer back. It was a smaller indie. It's going to take me too long to find out. I bought one of them, but I wasn't really that into it. Where the hell is my downloads folder?
Pika says, if you need to end your stream earlier again today then I might not be coming back later tonight and just get ready for bed instead.
I can do 400% as well. So this doesn't work. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Right, so now we're on 27. Silencers, shielding set. There's going to be a ton of guns in this. I like this one. I could use this one because that one kind of looks similar in terms of the colours. This is completely useless. Yeah, I think I'll do this one.
We want to thank all of you guys for listening to our end of the year mix again. We appreciate you more than you can imagine, and we can promise you that 2020 is going to be really exciting. Here's Ran Out of Reasons, the last song of this year mix.
I hate this part, but we can't keep putting it on. Still care, but it's not enough.
No, that looks better.
And it breaks my heart to give up and admit we lost. Still love, but we're not enough. Why do we keep trying to bring back the feeling?
And then I can use this one for the close-up of the body armour because they're very similar colours. Blue was completely different. More turquoise look. I think that one's actually closer. I wonder if I can make this one turquoise. If I can make it turquoise.
Pika says, for 2025 we're currently waiting for new major content to do in the gotchas aka games or newer gotchas or games to be released since now we're a dry period for gotchas aka games if you played hardcore in those gotchas or games already.
There's loads of stuff happening. I have a new character in Star Rail. We've got Uma Musume coming out next month. That other one that I installed, where is it? What's it fucking called? Etheria Restart comes out next month. Loads of stuff coming out. I can't fucking get my browser back now, what the fuck? Actually, I don't really need my browser back. What was I doing? Did I save the head? Completely distracted now.
You're a star, my
No.
charm, just keep all your focus, never let the foolish break. It may take a while, go through all the motions. Fortune always favors the brave. You'll take some heavy losses, and you'll think they make it worse. But one day you will change the world. Start shine.
So I wonder if I can do that with the boots then. It's not a bad idea actually, just to give them a bit more variety. Otherwise I end up with boots that all look the fucking same.
Pika asks, which gotchas aka games will you dump for that restart game?
Who says I'm dumping any?
All for the next generation. Give them confidence, the chances for the taking. A legacy for our descendants to embrace. To ignore our future children is a terrible mistake, yeah. I know it's hard to care when you'll be in the ground. So many people on this planet only seem to live for now. Lay the foundations, make the younger humans proud. My child, I promise that I'll never let you down, yeah.
I already dumped a ton. I don't play Snowbreak anymore. Or Nika. Restoriana went EOS. Tribe Now went EOS.
Take a leap of faith. You may
Probably have to play Tower Fantasy until we get a new character.
Keep you safe, just keep your belief and give yourself some breathing space. You'll shoulder heavy burdens, feeling like you're on the verge.
Pika says, or TOF or Genshin or Wuwa.
I play them so casually I don't need to dump them.
Some days will fall hard times, yeah. But remember you can change the world, change the world.
Right, so I need some kind of turquoise glove. To get the reference image, which is actually these ones. Okay, that was because I that was because I killed Python.
Pika asks, if any game or gotcha will be going on your back burner, would you say that's definitely Wuwa or a different gotcha or game instead?
So you're asking me which game would I be most likely to drop out of what? Genshin, Wuwa, and what? There's blue and black in it. Yeah, blue and black. Well, it's probably going to be Wooer anyway. I don't really like it that much. But like I say, I'm happy to play Wooer. Like, Jesus, I only play Wooer either if a new character comes out or a new region comes out. So it's not exactly... It's not exactly taking a huge part of my life up because I play it so casually. So there's no reason to fully quit it necessarily. It all depends. I mean, I don't fucking know. Like 3 months from now, who knows? Maybe I'll have 54 more gacha games and there's no space for War. But maybe it'll be quiet and I'll be bored and I'll jump into it. It's just whatever. I just play what I want when I want. I don't have like a organised schedule over it or something because you can't know what the future's going to hold. Yeah, I can see why it made that. How many fingers do you want to give her? A couple extra for good luck.
Pika asks, will you try out the gacha called Shadow Palace when that releases, Cappy?
Never heard of it. Oh, Shadow Palace, that's the British one. Yeah, probably. I mean, we only just found out about that one, so it's probably going to be for ages. Actually, the next big one that comes out, I think, is Blue Protocol. They've renamed it. I added it to Steam yesterday. Blue Protocol something or other. But they've completely reworked the game apparently. So I watched somebody review it who played the original, like me, and thought the original sucked. But he said they've made it a lot more like FF14 now. So that might actually be pretty good. But I think it's only coming out on... Oh, no, it's not coming out on mobile. It's coming out on Steam. Because I added it to my Steam wish list. I can't remember... Oh, there it is. Star Resonance.
Pika says, I would say Shadow Palace is definitely inspired by the UK.
Oh, definitely. Well, it takes place in Britain, I think. And they're using British voice actors. Yeah, this looks quite good now. So they've used some of the original character designs and some of the original monster designs, but they've completely reworked the game mechanics so it plays completely differently now. And it's more like an FF14. Yeah, I'm excited to try this out actually because I want to compare it to the other one because I played the other one on Japan before they banned me. It just comes out this year, but we don't know when. But they just had a beta, so yeah. If a game's had an open beta, it's closer to release than a game that hasn't typically.
Pika asks, is it another PC only game?
No, I think it's on mobile. I think it's primarily mobile. I think it's primarily mobile. Because I thought they were making it a mobile game. Oh, there's a pre-register. Oh, maybe. Oh, wait, that's so weird. I thought it was the other way around. Oh, there's no point giving you a link then. Because I thought they were making it a mobile game. That must have been misinformation. Yeah, so it's actually only on Steam and Epic, so it's PC only then, I guess. Huh, I never knew that. Well, there you go.
No place to go, but I don't.
Better save up for your PC.
I've been so blind, just lost my mind. But all I have lost, I find your face reminds me of you.
I'm not liking these gloves. Let's try arm guards.
I'll never be the same anymore. I'm on the highest top with no control. And you die. I open my eyes to you, remember
Okay, that one's a bit better.
I carried
If I make it turquoise.
all these years you've been my
Okay, keep going, keep going. Keep cooking. That one, not so good. It's trying to be artsy. I'll give it that. That's got way too many fingers and they don't go in both sides like that. Bad AI, bad AI. It's very naughty. Okay, I think I'll just use the other one it did me. The this one. I think this one is probably closer to what we want. We also want to make it turquoisey. So I'm going to add some green in there. Yeah, different shades so it matches the rest of it. Yeah, it seems okay. Alright, set 28. We're getting there. It goes all the way to 59. Oh shit, there's more than I thought. Oh dear. It's going to take a while. Okay. What do I like? Actually, the cutest one has to be this one. I like this one with orange and white. But whether we can do an orange or and a white like that will depend heavily. Yeah, the body ones aren't giving us something similar. And the body ones we're getting... We've got this one. It's kind of white. We've got this weird red jacket one. I saw something similar to that in body though. Didn't I? So if I was to use that one... Yeah, I could maybe... Okay, there's like another one there. There's also like another one there. Oh, she's got an advert on her boobs.
Pika says, I checked Blue Protocol Star Residence is coming to mobile in like August time, so maybe it's just coming to PC head of mobile.
Oh, right, yeah, I thought that's what I heard. There you go then. Because I don't think the original Blue Protocol was, but they've vastly changed it because it got completely cancelled, didn't it? The original release. It was supposed to release when it came out in Japan, and then they changed their mind and said, "Oh, we're only releasing it in Japan for now. Coming soon to Europe, well, global." And then it like basically end of service before it ever went global. So it was like, oh, you know, when we said it was coming to global, well, actually, we're just shutting it down completely. But then they've kind of revamped it. So it's like, it could end up being like a Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn situation. Because I don't know if you know, but Final Fantasy 14 was a complete shit show when it first came out. Nobody liked it, so they revamped it completely. Literally deleted the original game and just re-released it under a new game, which is the one that's still going strong now. So it worked out for those guys. But that's the only time it's ever happened in the history of gaming up until now. If it happened, if this is another one of those situations. So that's kind of exciting in and of itself. This would be the set icon. So now I need to find a helmet, a headpiece that looks like it would fit in with that style. So red or white, really. I guess this one could work.
Pika says, I checked the official site and you can wishlist it on Steam and Epic Game for now, so it may be on the mobile wishlist later on if it's coming to PC in like June to July time.
Yeah, like you said, it's probably coming to PC first then. This one's kind of funny actually. I think maybe this one suits this style better. Why has she got brown hair? Why has she got grey hair at the front, white hair at the front? I didn't really notice that at first. I already have terrible observation skills. She's got like a brown ponytail, even though her hair is white. Sometimes what you can do is, if you've got a PNG info, you can kind of just give it a small variation by just sending it back. And if you just, we can dial it down as well. Give it an ever so slight variation, like 5. And then just keep pushing them out. And we might get, yeah, there we go. We've got one without the ponytail now. And she's kind of smiling. The helmet's slightly different. I kind of like that one. Okay, I gotta figure out which one I like. So if I look the original armor, it's a helmet that's supposed to suit this set. And we got, I think the first one was good. Yeah, I think this one's really good. Yeah, that one's really good actually. Ah, what am I doing? Underscore, I knew there was something I deleted. Okay. Legs, do we have any good legs? Jesus Christ! I got arrested. These are alright. fucking hell, it's amber. That is a fucking amber rip, that. Oh my god, look at it, it's fucking amber. Jesus. Trying to get us sued. Trying to get this fucking locked up. I don't know which is worse, this or fucking amber rip off. They're both bad but for different reasons.
Pika asks, have you seen the announcement trailer for the new Blue game yet, Cappy? If not here, play Pika QuickTime 787 posted a link.
What sort of boots would work? I mean, I guess they'd work with that. New Blue game. No, not really. Give me a sec. I'm not sure about these boots. I'm not crazy about any of these boots. Let's look at that. Yeah, that city was there before, so I think that the world might be the same. They're just refined all the content. Yeah, that bridge was there. Yeah, I've been all around that world. It was kind of instance-based as well before, though, so it's not really an open world. Or it wasn't the last time I played it. I don't know if it's going to be an open world now. They changed the story as well, apparently. Hey, you know what I forgot to do is take a picture of those. Having two songs at once is probably a bit much. Yeah, there you go. So it's gonna it will be coming to Google Play and App Store. So you'll be able to play it if you want. Go on, I'll let you play it. I'll let you play it if you want. If you're good though, and you do you eat all your vegetables, you do all your homework, and you keep your room tidy. Right, what have we got? Boots. Yeah, I'm really not happy with these boots. I gotta be honest. These boots kind of suck. That looks way too much like amber for my liking. I never wanted to see amber like that ever, and I never want to see it ever again.
Mike Spartan.
But I also feel like it depends how it varies it, right? If it varies it so that the legs
Pika
are
says,
more up, I
one
could use
fact,
the
when I
boots.
was playing Woowa in co-op with Cappy months ago, when I was standing still doing nothing in game in IRL, I was busy taking my medication for the night.
Maybe I need to do something like wooden clogs or something to make it a bit different. What is with the fucking amber rip-offs? It really wants to put amber in my game, doesn't it? Oh, it's because amber's in it, that's why. So I used the word amber for the amber gem. The gem was meant to be amber, like yellow basically. But because the word amber's in it, that's why we're getting fucking girls who look like amber. Okay, that explains it. Yeah, we've got fucking amber again. Can we stop sexualizing amber like this? I don't like it. I just want the boots are okay though. The boots are actually quite good. Yeah, that explains the outfit then, doesn't it? Isn't that kind of what amber wears? Shit. We're gonna have higher lawyers at the door. Stop making amber! I'm going to take amber out of it. Although I think amber is helping get this kind of outfit combo though. So maybe... I think... Actually, I hate to admit it. But I think keeping amber in it might be the way to go because... Also, can we go as high as 2048 or does that kill the card? This might kill the card. It's just taking a while, understandably.
Pika says, I might try out the game when it releases, but you'll be about a month or two ahead of me if I do end up play it over the PC exclusivity.
I'll be a month or two ahead of you
Since ads
anyway.
are about to run on Twitch, how about I tell you a joke? Did you know the first French fries weren't actually cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece.
Okay, this is like some kind of amber explosion, which I want no part in. I guess that answers our question then. 2048 kills it. My card can handle it at least, but it just messes the whole composition up, I guess. Oh my god, I get it! Stop already! Please! I've seen enough of this amber monstrosity to last me a lifetime. Stop! Stop! Okay, I might have to end the task. I have to end it and then restart it. Oh my god. So that makes me think it must know Genshin Impact characters then, right? So if I wanted to do Kokomi eating an ice cream, whilst winking at me for a friend, in a bikini. I just want to see what it does for signs. What? It's not really Kokomi though, is it? I mean, okay, maybe a little bit. Alright, we need... Okay, enough. I don't want to get arrested. PNG uniform. Great. Well, that was a stark contrast. Yikes. That definitely killed it for me. Ugh! Oh my god, this is horrendous. Amber, the Amber Wat Sabler.
Pika says, I might leave now for a bit and depending on how
Yeah.
I'm feeling will decide if I can stay up later or not. That's if you're still streaming by then of course, but if I not come back later tonight then I'll watch you again in a future stream, so I hope you have a nice rest of your stream tonight, Cappy, and have a nice day too, Cappy.
Alright, thanks man, see you later. Bye. Right, sorry about that. So, I think we might be able to use these ones. Let's see if they actually match. I mean, there's not any white on them, or even any red on them, to be honest. I think that'll work, honestly. I like the way it did this, by the way. I like the way it's like, by the way, have you seen Amber's ass? Like, what? What the fuck? Alright. I guess I need to break this down further. So I'm gonna need the left boot separate from the right boot. Quicker drawing it myself. Just trying to clean it up a bit. All right. What the fuck is that? Okay, that might be the best frickin' pair of boots we've ever had. Oh, this thing. It's because they're like on their own, but it's girls' boots and it's like black background, and yeah, it's actually really useful. Thanks. I still got the arms to do. Who's she getting married to? Okay, we're back to Amber again. just too funny. There's supposed to be Nilo up there in the corner, wasn't it? Why is it so difficult to get anything to work? Let's just do a random seed. Oh, I just want the fucking arms! Also, it said silver in the original prompt that went through, but I think the amber stuff took over, which makes sense when you think about what the model was probably trained on. It's probably seen more of Amber's fucking tits than fucking all of Hoyoverse stuff put together. I'm just gonna do like 12 because the fuck? What the hell? Wow, one or too many fingers there, I think. Okay, interrupt. Arm? Anime girl arm. Oh, this is so hard. I just want some fucking arm guards or something for this outfit. Why is it so hard? This is Amber when she's old. I want to like AI, but it's just so difficult to work with right now. You know when TV people will say don't ever work with kids or babies or animals because you can't like control them. I think we should add AI to the list. I can't control it, it just does whatever it wants. They're probably like there's gonna be some way to get Like, I'm sure there are tricks to get closer to what it is that I want, if you know what the tricks are. Because, like, when it wants to, it can spit out, like, it's very rare, but it literally just spat these boots out, like, on their own. Isolated. The fuck even is that? I really don't understand how we could get this confused, right? My entire prompt is black background, silver arm guard, black and red. No. Maybe it's because I've got covered face in the negative, so think so. Well, I've got to have a face in this. That could be it, actually. That could work. Okay, I might finally gotten one out that I could use. Holy shit. I might keep that one for a friend. Definitely keeping that one. Right. No, we're not. We've got too much to do. Maybe I can use that. Yeah, maybe it's okay. Thinking about it, maybe it's the negative. Just because I'm curious. If let's just take the negative prompts out altogether. I feel like the negative prompts might actually be screwing me over in somewhere. And just give me like 5. I just want to see if that affects the output at all. Because like, why am I... Oh, there we go. So it's the negative prompts that have been screwing me over this whole time. However, I do rather like this one. For the arm guard, because it's a nice arm guard, okay? It's a very nice arm guard, right? It's also kind of funny, isn't it? How the icon for an arm guard has a big massive pair of bazongas in it. Because, you know, why wouldn't it? Yeah, it's funny, I guess. And at this point, since I already know that, like, the arm guard is the thing, the arms are the thing that's screwing me over. maybe the best thing I could do, although we're not even getting arm guards, are we really? Maybe the best thing I could do is just generate a ton of these as like a stock, you know? Because the thing is, I've got another, I don't even know how many. I suppose I'm about, no, I think there's like 60 altogether. Yes, I've got like another 30 of these to do. Oh my god, it's gonna take so long. I got another 30 of these to do. So like, if every single time I come to the arms, it's taken me 6 months to get one fucking pair of arms out of it. What the fuck is that? Then at least if I had a stash of arms. I don't understand what I'm looking at. What is this set? This is just at a certain point as well, they all start to look like the same. So I have no doubt that at this point already, if we were to go through my collection, I've tried to pick a variety of things, right? We've got some oranges and blacks and some golds. Okay, it's actually not looking too bad. I think I've just looked at so many of these that it feels like they all look the same. But I'm not really seeing too many gold. There's a couple of gold here. I'm not really seeing a gold and green, am I? Maybe I am. Silver and green. Yeah. Okay, I was sure that this looked like a million other things I've looked at. But maybe not too much. Maybe not too much. I think the results are going to be great. Like, imagining these as icons in my game right now, these would look pretty good. It's just going to be a lot of work. This one is rather nuts. That actually looks pretty good. I mean, that could be part of this set here, I guess. I like the wee little skirt thing it's given her. That's pretty cool. What the fuck is that? What is going on? Oh, I do like this one. That could be the headpiece for this one, actually. Yeah, I do like this one. And then that could be the head armor for it. Because it has magic. But I feel like in this kind of situation, it would need to... That's kind of interesting as well. Yeah, there's some good head ones. And there's also some bad head ones, like that one. And that one. Yeah, these are the good ones. That one's quite good, actually. My main issue is if I go with this one, like that doesn't look like the same thing as that. So my only fear is, can I vary this one enough? Like if I do, I guess if I do the set icon, yeah, I think that would be fine, honestly. If I do the set icon with the as the full picture. And I think just to make it look a little bit different, flipping it can be helpful. And then just show that as the body piece. I think that should be fine. I do like this as well though. What's nice is it's like a full profile as well. And I really like the way that it's got like an Egyptian look to it. I do like this overall design. I might use this for the boots. It's the first time I've seen boots with like open feet. So everything doesn't look the same. And then so for the head, I was actually going to get, I think either this one is quite good. Oh, there's one on the body. Yeah, I think I prefer this one. I think this one's really good. And it's green hair again, so it's like essentially the same character, I guess. And then if I want to use this as the legs, yeah, that's what I was worried about. I might need to upscale it through that website again, and I can't remember which one it was. I think it was this one. Yeah, I was hoping to be done with this part of it today, but I don't think I can do it in one day. I don't know. It's only 2:15. There's plenty of time, I guess. There's still a lot to do. We could frame this quite well, actually. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Oh, I do like that. That's framed really interestingly now. Legs. Now I need some arms. Arms. I mean, she's got arms. No. She's got... they actually gave her arms. Well, you never know with fucking AI. Like, in this one, there's black sleeves, though, whereas this one is kind of sleeveless. If anybody asks, okay, they make different versions. Okay, she's wearing the summer sleeve version. Okay, and this girl here is wearing the winter sleeve version. Okay, it's the same gear set. It's just that this is in winter mode and this is in summer mode. Obviously, it's magic, right? So I'm not too worried about like discrepancies, but yeah, I kind of want to keep it as close as I can, I guess. So I'm not sure about using that for the arms. Arms never gives me good results from the script. Honestly, this is all just tits, isn't it? Again. Basically. I mean, the only one that might potentially work is zooming on this part here. Does that work? And then we get to have a boob in as well. You know what? I'm gonna be here all fucking night if I don't start to take shortcuts. I'm gonna take a shortcut on this one. I'm just gonna leave that in like that. I'm just gonna paint that part like that. I guess we can move it a little bit. I think that's the arm. Otherwise I'm gonna be here all night. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Set 30. Really, this is 31 because it starts from 0, I think. This one is Viral Virtue Vestments. Oh, I do like this. It's very futuristic. Holy shit. This is fucking artery gear, this. Except she's way too old. She should look about 6. She also kind of does. I like this one, but I don't like all the ice all over it. I genuinely think I like this one. This one's kind of interesting. I said black background though, you fucking wankster. It's not a black background, is it? This would look so much better if we got rid of all the shit behind it. What I might do, I'm curious, is if we send that one across and just let it wiggle the seed just a teeny little bit. 0.5 or 6 is about all I dare do. And just see what kind of... Yeah, we've got it on 5. Let's just see what variations we get. Can we get one with a removed background? What the fuck? That took a slight turn. An ever so slight turn. Wow. She's beautiful. She's a real gem. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, I think that's the AI's way of saying that's as good as it gets. Yeah, this one's slightly different because we don't have the weird white and black. I think this one is slightly better. She looks a little bit older and moodier as well, which I quite like. Are they supposed to be like butterfly ice wings or something? Yeah, I do like it. Right, I know my mouse was running out of battery, so I've put it on charge. Is it charged now? Yes, 100%. Okay, last thing I needed was... I don't know why I'm specifically deleting that one. There's a lot of shit in here. Right. Okay, so that we've saved the set. Now, the nice thing about this one is, I guess if I wanted to, I could cheat and do the flippity zoom thing that I sometimes do to show the body armor specifically. But let's just also see what other shite we got. Spat out of us. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything that could be that. The only other thing I can think of is if I add something like torso profile. Yeah, I mean the gears drastically changing iteration to iteration now. I actually quite like this version of it. But nah, you know what? I really like the original because it's got a kind of like, I suppose it actually is pretty much the same thing, isn't it? It's like a box over the boobs and then like some kind of skin tight plug suit material underneath that. Yeah, I think we just cheat in this one and we just do the old flippity flop. Because I genuinely like this so much that I wouldn't change a thing, right? I want every line to be in the right place, and I like the design of it. I just kind of wish I could turn it into a 3D model and get a slightly different angle look at it and show that as the body, but we are limited in what we can do. We also need to see if there's any head gear. Oh good, we're back to fucking Windows buttons not working. Great. Head. Good job, Alt Tab still works. I really like this. You know what I think it is? I'm just a guy. So I think what happens is I see a pretty girl and I'm like, oh, I like this, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm not supposed to be looking at the girl. I'm supposed to be looking at the fucking armor. That one's ridiculous. Most of these are ridiculous. No, I do though. I think yes, the girl's pretty. That is an absolute monstrosity. So is that. Yeah, I definitely like this one. That's very fun. What the fuck? She looks a bit horny. We never get good arms yet again, right? It's funny how I type arms and I get tits. It's interesting that, isn't it? Like I think the AI just hears arms and just thinks of a big pair of jugs. It's very weird. Look at this. She's barely got any fucking arms. Her arms are about this big and a fucking tits like that is funny though. That is a funny image. That's so over the top. It's like she's almost grabbing it, but not quite. You're gonna freeze to death in that, love. Oh my god. Okay, oh, this one's actually good. Oh my god, we actually got a good one out of the script. This one could work. Yeah, this is just a glove on its own, pretty much. It kind of fits in with the style. Oh my god, I think we actually got one. I like the sort of bloom effect from the sparkles of the diamonds as well. It's pretty good. Okay, we actually got one. It's a freaking miracle. Christmas miracle Kamali. Oh yeah, I didn't do the legs, that's why I skipped one. I normally end with the arms because the arms are the biggest pain in the ass usually. Legs. Oh boy. Yeah, these work.
Mike Spartan.
I think these work. Okay. Welcome to Snowbreak the RPG. You gotta have a nice arse in the background. You gotta have a nice juicy arse in the background while you're advertising your fucking space boots. You know, people are gonna want to buy them. So if you don't have your juicy ass in there, then no one's gonna give a fuck. Okay, we are supposed to be focused on the boots though, so we should probably move them over a bit. Okay, this is gonna be so funny. All the fan service is gonna be buried in the inventory icons. People are gonna spend more time in my inventory than anywhere else, I'll tell you that. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. We are making good progress, but my god, there's a lot. We're only halfway there. Okay, so we seem to be going for a very purple looking situation. This one's kind of badass. That one is really cool actually. This one is really badass. I like that a lot. Oh, that one's really cool. Yeah, I like that one. I like the face mask as well. So I could use the face mask. I mean, I could be really lazy on this one and just show the face mask, show the body, show the whole thing as the set, and then we just need arms and gloves. Boots, just show. This is a lot of work. Right, okay, so we're going to zoom out to show the set. Yeah, I'm really liking this one. Really, really cool. And then what I could do is just flippity flop the image. And use that for the...
Since ads are about to run on Twitch,
headpiece.
how about I tell you a joke? Why did the melons plan a big wedding? Because they can't elope.
Have that for the headpiece. I mean, this works for me. Quite you. Yeah, that totally works for me. I have no issues with that whatsoever. Now I just need arms and legs. Oh, head. Oh no, we did head. Yeah, we did head. Yeah, we don't need no head. That one's kind of cute though. How cute that is. Does that one trump that one? No, because the thing is though, she's got a face mask. So like... And I love this. This is really good. There's some really good ones in this actually. Okay, let's start with the legs. I can normally get legs. I can normally get decent legs out of this. There's no purple in him though. What the fuck? What the hell's going on here? She got machine gun tits or something. She doesn't look old enough. Right. I just need to go and check on something. I have to do for that. But what I should do is finish the arms first. Because the arms is the last thing. Yowza. Someone give these girls some clothes? Jesus. Is there a fucking outfit shortage in the future or something? Hopefully. The fuck is this? Yeah, like it basically messed everything up. I asked for arms. I told you, you ask for arms and you get, no one believes me. You ask for arms and you get tits. Even in this one, which I don't even know what's going on there, but I still managed to get a big fucking pair of knuckles in there. Space gloves. It never fails. It really doesn't. Yes, this you ask this model, this AI and this model to give you a bottle of ketchup. It'll have it fucking wedged in between two giant fucking knockers, just holding this bottle of ketchup. I can almost guarantee it. Right. Like this. Yeah, it's the usual suspect, right? I think we need to give it a reference. So I guess we give it the one that we like. And then text to image that. And yeah, okay, the thing the negative prompts was fucking me over, wasn't it? So I want protective.
Yeah, it hurts sometimes. It's all I got to say. Sick and tired of all the games that
Let's
my
put
head
gloves there. Anime girl gloves.
Yeah, it hurts sometimes.
Let's say cyber glove of compassion. I dread to think what this is gonna make. Holy shit. The glove of compassion is probably gonna be fucking tossing someone up. Jesus. Right, no, we're not quite like that. How is that silver? Okay, and it might be silver gloves. Silver gloves.
I'm so lost that it's all I see. And those eyes are my therapy, takes me right out of the rain.
And again, where does it say? It does say anime girl gloves.
Yeah, there's no place I'd rather.
But like, that shouldn't be the focus, right? I'm trying to move the focus onto the fucking gloves, but once again, it's more interested in the old boobles and the girl wearing them.
I can't see straight.
What? Oh, hang on, it's because this is still the batch count of 5 that we're on. Also, we could probably drop that down a bit.
I can't see straight.
Yeah, they are all horrendous.
I can't see straight.
See, it's starting to look like some kind of space sex party to me.
It's all I got to say.
I just want a pair of, I just want a glove. I just want the glove. Not like a deformed glove, like an actual properly formed glove. Not a starfish on a face, disguised as a glove. An actual glove. Okay, it's not going to let me do it, is it? Let's try increasing the variation and go again. We'll drop this down a bit. I thought I'd solved the problem. I thought by removing the negative prompt I'd finally solved all my problems with this from now until the end of time. How wrong I was. I mean, the closest thing I have to something I could use would maybe be this one, but I like the way it looks like it's trying to tweak a play with some nipples as it reaches for that gem. What the fuck is that? Why is there a gem in the middle of the fucking part? Maybe I remove gem. Do I remove gem? I think it's obsessed with the gem. That's like the fucking Illuminati logo or something. The all-seeing gem. Okay, 6 would fit in this little thing nicely, so I'm going to turn it up to 6. I'm also going to reduce that to 32, and I've took gem and amethyst out of the equation. And we're back to girls. And we're right back where we... Jesus! And we're back to tits. I told you it was tits. That one is quite funny though. Holy thick mama, what the fuck? How many kids are you planning on popping out of there? Holy shit. Why is she fucking naked? I didn't say she was only wearing gloves. That one's kind of funny as well though. Oh my god. Now which one of these do I want to get me arrested? Technically I could use either of these, and they are kind of funny because they're both ridiculously Kuma. Considering we're supposed to be looking at the arms. Why has she got C3PO hands? Actually, these are all kind of C3PO hands, aren't they? This one's even got a fucking its own built-in LCD display. And finger braking mechanism. This one's got to be the funniest, right? This one's hilarious. Okay, this one has to stay in the game. It's just it's too funny not to be in the game. And that one is actually too funny not to be in the game. I will concede to that. That is actually ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Now the question is, do we frame it so that we get one glove? Well, we can't really because it didn't get the whole glove in. Managed to get plenty of something else in there though. If this doesn't prove my point without a shadow of a doubt, then I don't know what does. This couldn't prove my point any harder if it tried. That's too funny. Oh my god, that's just too funny. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so that's set 31 done. Alright, it's a bit quiet. I need to check on a few things as well. I've got some issues going on. Personal issues. Yeah, I think my stepdad's had a bit of a turn again, and I think we're calling an ambulance for him, so I should probably go and check that out, make sure everything's good. So I might not be back until tonight, or I don't even know if I will be then. It depends what's going on. And I don't know if this is that interesting to stream, but yeah, I still need to do it anyway, and it's still going to take me hours and hours and hours, so I might just do it off stream. Alright, I'll leave it there. Bye.